Got a notice on an email notice from UPS. My Canon 90D is supposed to be delivered today. Well, worked all day. It's almost 5 o'clock. No Canon 90D. It's here. Hello, folks. Well, yes, like an idiot, I bought another camera. But I think I did the right thing because it's better than the 7D Mark II. Image quality wise. I mean, it's not built tough like the 7D Mark II, but it's a pretty little camera. I spent last night dialing it in. Got all the settings right to the way I like to shoot. And today, I spent all day today messing around with it and mainly shooting this 100 to 400 on it. I had to micro adjust this lens because it was back focusing at the long end and front focusing at the near end, but I got her dialed in, and I mean, she's spot on, like snappy. And I mean, this sensor in this camera is something else. 32 megapixels compared to the 20 megapixel 7D Mark II. Much better. I mean, the autofocusing ain't snappy and tracking ain't as good as the 7D Mark II, but it's snappy enough. And I mean, I'm lazy. I basically wait till the birds land anyways before I take a picture of them. So I really won't be doing much bird and flights, which the 7D Mark II would be better than this with flying, moving objects, fast moving objects. But I mean, this focuses just fine. I mean, I've been reading a lot of complaints online about this camera not focusing right and, you know, not being sharp. Bullcrap. This thing is awesome little camera. So today, quit raining for a little while, so I did manage to get some good bird pictures, and I'll pop them in the video while I'm blabbing at you. But I mean, it's been raining for the last 3 days. I'm looking outside right now and it's friggin' snowing out in Georgia. Imagine that. I mean, it was like 60 degrees this morning. Now it's like 30. Unreal. But I really am impressed with this camera, and I'm replacing my 7D Mark II with it. I'm going to sell the 7D Mark II. Try to get some money back that I spent on this, and I'm going to keep the 80D for a backup to this. So I'll have the 80D and 90D, and this will be my main shooter for this lens and my Sigma 150 to 600. This will be basically my wildlife camera for my long lenses, and I'll use the 5D Mark IV for everything else. And I also played with the video last night in this thing. The 4K is amazing in this thing. Hell, the 1080p is pretty nice too. I mean, a lot better than 80D. But I mean, I'm gonna stick with the 6D Mark II to be doing my YouTube videos, and this thing's staying in my bag for a stills camera, even though it's probably a better video camera than the 6D Mark II. But that 6D Mark II is good enough for me, and this is good enough for me over the 7D Mark II. I mean, it's not built tough like the 7D Mark II, but I mean, I'm not taking it out in snowstorms, rainstorms, dust storms. I mean, it'll be out in the elements, but I mean, as long as it's sealed here, which most of my good lenses are weather sealed, so I think it'll be alright as long as I don't let it get downpoured on. And as you can see by the bird pictures I put in here, I mean, it renders nicely. I mean, it's sharp. It's sharper than the 7D Mark II, I believe, especially when you're shooting birds at a distance, or anything at a distance. This thing renders a lot better. The sensor is a lot better than the 7D Mark II. That's my opinion, but I think I'm right. Anyways, I'll be posting more videos about this camera in the future once I get it out and about and use it a lot more and really learn it a little better. I mean, it's not much of a learning curve coming from the 80D and the 7D Mark II, 6D Mark II, and I mean, Canon's Canon. But this is one of the best crop sensor cameras on DSLRs on the market today, in my opinion. I mean, this thing is just amazing. Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Talk to you later. Bye.